Hello, I'm Matteo, the Chief Mobile Opinionist here at Tech Travel Geeks, and this is another episode of Earphone Tuesdays. This is actually the first Earphone Tuesdays of 2022, and today I'm going to unbox and give you some first impressions of the Bose Noise Cancelling Headphones 700. It's not a very catchily named set of headphones, but these are the follow-up to the incredibly successful Bose QC35-2, which stands for Quiet Comfort 35-2, and we'll see how these stack up against them. It's supposed to be a different design and different technologies in it. We'll see how it goes. Right then, first things first, packaging. This is retail packaging. As you can see, there's a clip at the top for the hangers. There is a few details about that, and that you have up to 20 hours of battery life per charge. It works with iPhone, Android, and various other services, but more importantly, it works with assistants such as Google's one and Amazon's one. And packaging is pretty simple to get to. You just take off the strip at the top of the packet there, like that. And then you get faced with the black box that you open up, and inside this, and it is a very nice box, but it has a bit of what feels like styrofoam on the inside of the cardboard to keep the case well protected. You have the Bose case with some extra information and a leaflet of your quick start guide. So it's pretty straightforward. It suggests you get the Bose Music app from the App Store or the Google Play, and to manage your Bluetooth connection and a few other basics, but I think we'll just focus on the headphones themselves and see how they get on. So before I do that though, what we're going to do is take a Google Pixel 6 Pro, and we'll go and follow their instructions and go into the Google Play Store and see what we can find under Bose Music here in the UK. Here we go. So this is an app in the Google Play Store, 70 megabytes, and if you have a fast 5G connection, as I do here, it takes just a few moments to download and install. Right, the case itself is like soft pleather on the outside with zips around. I'm going to unzip the box, and opening up, again, they're really shouting out about this Bose Music app and the fact that you have the touch panel on your earphones that gives you the ability to change volume up and down, answer calls, play and pause your music, and so forth. So it's quite clearly saying it's the right earphone or the right ear muff that has that. So this one. And very handily indicated with an R on the inside of the earmuffs. Now, design is interesting. As you can see, it feels like a solid stick here and then a bit of a bendy bit at the top. These are extremely light. I dare say they feel, just because of the design and the actual weight, they feel lighter than the Bose QC35-2. And that's a good thing, because those were already very light. Let's put them aside, and there is one more thing. There's a little bit of styrofoam that was keeping these things in place. There's a little panel here. It's a magnetic one. It opens and closes with a magnetic clasp. In here you have a cable. Let's take this off. This cable is specific to these earphones. It's not something quite common. This is a standard 3.5mm audio jack, a courage port, or a courage jack as we call it here at Tech Travel Geeks. And this is a 2.5mm one. It is smaller. So this side goes into the earphones like that. So this is if you're wanting to connect to a 3.5mm output. You have to use a 2.5mm one, because Bose have decided to do things differently again. So for listening to analog output, you need to use the cable that comes in the box, which is 2.5mm to 3.5mm. And then we have the power cable here. This is a USB-A cable, as you can see, USB-A, to USB Type-C. And I rejoice in that, because that means that with a modern smartphone, you may not actually need to take this cable, or you just take one charger, one cable, which you can use for your tablet, phone, and laptop. But we won't be using that just yet. What we'll do is just do a quick setup, see what this Bose Music app is like. So it suggests we connect a product. Let's allow it location access. Headphones. Okay, I'll create an account later. I'm not too interested at the moment. I'm sure I agree to all this stuff that's in there. I'm pretty confident with that. We allow notifications. Let's turn on Bluetooth. So Bluetooth is on. Now let's see what the earphones are like once we switch them on. So on the right here, you have your power button. Long press that. And it's already found the headphones here, the Bose NC700. So I'm going to click connect. Okay, there we go. And as you can see, I've also had a couple of notifications here, one from the Amazon Assistant app and one from the Google Assistant app. But I'll dismiss that for now. We're connected. So there may be a firmware upgrade to do here. Press and hold the Bluetooth button. So there we are, we're connected. I will put these through their paces, maybe make a video call or two, might even call our Chief Aperture Officer, Lukasz, to give you an example of how the microphone works in video calls, and get back to you with my first impressions of the Bose Noise Cancelling Headphones 700. Be aware there may be an ad slot here. Please do watch through it if you get it. That helps support the Tech Travel Geeks. And we'll be back in a moment. And here we are, we're back on a video call with our Chief Aperture Officer, Lukasz. Hey Lukasz, thanks for taking the call.
No worries, I can hear you loud and clear.
Excellent. You can hear me well because on your end, you're using a set of Bose headphones as well. What headphones do you have, Lukasz?
Yeah, I also have Bose ones. Those are Bose Quiet Comfort 45s, which are the new Bose headphones which I got with my Pixel. So yeah, they sound quite good as well.
So this is a bit of a teaser for the Tech Travel Geeks audience. This means that we are essentially going to have a hat trick of Bose unboxing and first impression videos on the Tech Travel Geeks by the end of January. Obviously, the last video of 2021 that we did was an unboxing and first impressions of the Bose Quiet Comfort 35-2. We're starting off 2022 with the Bose Noise Cancelling 700 earphones, and then we'll carry on with the Quiet Comfort 45. So really great products from Bose, relatively expensive, but we hope that this video will give you a good sample of what the microphone of these earphones is like in real use on a video call. Anyway, let's wrap up and get back to the first impressions of the Bose Active Noise Cancelling Headphones 700, which I'll be publishing later this evening. Thanks, Lukasz. Bye-bye. Okay then, so I'm back. I've been playing around with the Bose Active Noise Cancelling Headphones 700 for a while now, and I have enough to give you some first impressions. Now the sound is really, really good. It's a step up in terms of sound compared to, say, the Bose Quiet Comfort 35-2s, the QC35-2s, in the sense that it is a lot more well-rounded, as in it's not just a clean, simple sound. There's a little bit more of bass to it, but there's also a lot of more clarity. Listening to my usual test playlist, which I'm going to be linking to in the description to this video. The other thing that's interesting is the Bose Music app has quite a range of settings in it. So not only can you control the volume of what you're listening to, you can adjust noise cancellation on all 10 steps, which is really good. You can also change the equalizer level, so you can increase or decrease bass, mids and trebles, so you can form sound to your personal likings. And there are some presets, as you can see here. But overall, leaving everything unchanged in the defaults, the quality of sound is really, really good. And that's added to by a really good feature, which is the comfort of them. So the memory foam pads are really nice and soft and light, and they don't really clamp down on your head as much as other headphones in this price category do. And they're nice and flexible and light, so I have to say they're a pleasure to wear. I much prefer these to, say, my QC35 2s. And I have to say the touch controls on the right hand side of the right ear muff is really quite nice to use. It's very responsive in its touch panel. And then there's the actual how you adjust the earphones on this metal bit. It's really quite personalizable. It's a lot more than the clippiness of the QC35 2. So really nice headset. It looks good as well. If you look at them in profile, they're very, very simple, very, very, I would say, smooth, well-rounded, let's call it that. And it's something I'm quite enjoying. So are these going to be my new favorite headphones? Who knows? Anyway, as you heard in our sample video, we'll be back next week with our Chief Aperture Officer Lukesh's first impressions and unboxing of the Bose QC45. And so that will be completing our hat trick of Bose Earphone Tuesday headphones for a while here on the Tech Travel Geeks YouTube channel. If you made it this far into the video, thank you for watching this far. I'll leave links in the description to where you can purchase these earphones on Amazon, as well as to the product page on the Bose website. And I'll also link to our sample playlist and our other Bose headphone videos on the Tech Travel Geeks YouTube channel. For now, thanks for watching and goodbye from me.